Okay, this is going to be a lesson for the first position on the 4-string bass, which is the first 4 frets and the open strings. First 4 frets and the open strings. I'm going to learn all the notes on the So if you've been around a bass, or you have a bass, or you're interested in learning to play bass, and that's why you're watching this video, you probably already know the 4 notes that are the 4 open strings: E, A, D, G. Here they are. E, A, D, G. And in music, the musical alphabet is composed of 7 letters: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. First 7 letters of the alphabet. So after we learn the E, A, D, G, very important to study and know that. E, A, D, G, G, D, A, E. E, A, D, G. The first note we're going to place, other than the open strings, is going to be this other A here. We'll start right here with A. We have an open A, and we have a upper A here at the 2nd fret of the G string. If you want to make a note of the fact that if there's two notes with the same names on any instrument tuned in fourths, it's going to be up 2 notes or frets. We'll just call them frets. 2 half steps, 2 frets, and over 2 strings. So open A and 2nd fret A. I'm using my first finger there. Okay. The next one is going to be a B. So we got 2 Bs. A whole step up. Each fret is a half step, so a whole step up is 2 half steps. A whole step up from A is B. A. Whole step up is B. See that? A. Whole step up is B. All right, after that, we're going to place a C up here. C is the 3rd fret of the A string. Right there. See that? A, B, C. Okay, after that, we're going to go to we got our D on there already. It's open D. So E is our next note. And it's an octave up from the low E, open E. And so the 2nd fret on the D string, open E, and then 2nd fret on the D string. All right, after that, we're going to add an F, an upper F, and a lower F. Right next to the E is an F. Figures, since that's the way the alphabet runs, and that's the order of the notes: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right, so F, lower F is 1st finger on the E string, and 3rd fret on the D string. All right, and finally, we've got our G, and here's a G, and we're going to make another lower G here. A whole step up, 2 half steps up, a whole step up from F is a G. 3rd fret on the low E. All right, we've already got the upper G. All right, we can pause right here for a second and just know that after you've placed all the natural notes, we'll call them, natural notes, you've got a C major scale and an A minor scale. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. You've got a C major scale. You've also got the A minor scale. If you start on the A, because C and A minor are relatives. C major and A minor are the relatives, major and minor, to each other. All right. Another side note to that, it's not important for the purpose of this lesson, but just a little great thing to know about music is if you can play the major and the major scale, then you can play all the modes. The E Phrygian mode, the F Lydian mode, the G Mixolydian mode, the B Locrian mode, the D Dorian mode are all those same notes. Here's the D. Here it is starting on the A. A minor or Aeolian. All right, if you start on the very lowest note, you've got a Phrygian. And Lydian and so forth. All right, but moving on, it's just a good thing to know that it's no harder to learn the modes like Dorian and Phrygian and so forth, Mixolydian, than it is to know how to play the major and minor scales. All right, after we've got these notes on there, we got to get our sharps and flats. Now, I don't like calling them accidentals because when you play a sharp or flat, it's not supposed to be an accident. It's supposed to be intentional, so I call them intentional. So here's our note between a G and an A, which is going to be called an A flat. We've got another one down here. A flats. First fret on the G string, fourth fret on the E string. All right. After our A flat, we're going to place a B flat between the A and the B. A B flat. First fret of the A string, third fret of the G string. Okay. After that, we've already got our C. We're going to place a D flat, which would be a C sharp, but we're just going to, for the purpose of this lesson, we're just going to call them flats. A D flat, and that's on the fourth fret of the A string. See that? All right, then we're going to go just a couple more. E flat right here, first fret of the D string. And finally, F sharp or G flat. We're calling it a G flat just because that's basically the way the most common keys are. And it's the second fret of the E string and the fourth fret of the D string. Right there, can you see that? All right, so that's all the notes in the first position of a 4-string bass. And if I play them chromatically from the lowest note to the upper note, from the E, F, G flat, G, A flat, B flat, B, C, D flat, E, E flat, E, F, G flat, G. And yeah, we know that they can be called sharps too. So there you have it. There's the all the notes in the first position in about 10 minutes. First position on a 4-string bass. There's all the notes for you. Watch this video as many times as it takes you to learn all that. Hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next lesson.